Hello and welcome to episode 10 of the Crossplay Podcast. I am Deado, that guy over there.
I'm Evan.
And I want to say Merry Christmas or, Merry New Year's.
It's a little late.
And all that stuff. It is a little bit late.
It is currently the 26th, so day after Christmas for us.
It is Boxing Day right now, and this will probably be out in the next few days. I don't know when, but whatever.
At the latest, next week.
Yes, exactly. We have been pretty busy with life stuff. That being said, I have also been busy myself, watching things that I needed to watch. The Reze movie, I'm just going to say this, like the start of this episode is going to be very anime related, to be honest with you. The Reze movie...
And probably very spoily.
True. Reze movie, Reze Arc for Chainsaw Man is the best piece of cinema I have ever watched. And it's so good that it made the creator of the manga mad. It is so good that Fujimoto himself was like, why did this happen? Why did the author do this? That was his reaction when he went to watch the movie in the cinema. He was like, why did the author do this? You are the author. You could have chosen a different path, but no. Anyway, outside of that...
No, just continuing the Reze thing. I've not watched it yet, so I don't want to talk about the actual anime because I do want to watch it.
Absolutely.
Didn't he base Reze off of a Japanese porn star?
He did base Reze off of a Japanese porn star. This is true. And I can't blame him. I mean, if you look at Reze's design, it's fucking peak. Also, purple hair is just based as fuck. Like, you can't go wrong with purple hair. Yeah.
Hinata Yuka.
But genuinely, one of the lines from the movie, which I will say now, is Makima says that like she believes that one good movie can change your life, and that it fucking did. That movie has been on my mind since I fucking watched it. It has just never left my mind. It is crazy. All of my wallpapers on my PC right now are of Reze. A movie is so good.
Makes sense.
But yes, other than that, I'll get on to my hero in a second, but I did want to mention this Crimmer. I want to show off a couple of things that I got. First, I got D&D dice, 50th anniversary edition ones, which are pretty and sparkly and stuff. Very quite nice. Well, they're all different colors as well. Show them a bit closer. All different colors and sparkly.
Oh,
very pretty. I also got, if I open this cutesy little bag here that I have, another set of D&D dice. I got two sets. I got 50th anniversary edition ones, which are really cool. And these ones actually have little goldfish in them, which are really fucking cute. I don't know how well that's showing on the camera. Probably not well at all, because my camera doesn't like to focus. Really. But yes, these little dice have a little bit of like grassness in them, almost like seaweed or whatever, or reef, and a little goldfish in them, which is very, very cute. And I've been wanting some dice that have designs inside of them for quite a while now. I got a couple of other things. My sister got me a deck of trading cards from the Hatsune Miku Vocaloid Colorful Stage series. And the cards that I got, I think that we spent like all of our gacha luck for all of our lives on them, because let me pull them out of the box I'm keeping them in here. I'm keeping them in a little box because I don't actually have any of like the special card holders yet, but I will get some. But the first card was a basic common full art one. I got a few others that I won't show the basic ones of. But I also got this full art rare. I got a holo full art of Kagami Rin. And I got a landscape full art as well. So that's in a deck of like 8 cards.
Look at you
or
go.
Something like that. Getting that many goodies is fucking wild. Incredible odds, and it made me very happy. So I don't know which of us spent our luck, whether it was my sister spending the luck on buying the pack or me spending the luck on opening the pack. I don't know how that luck works, but one of us spent all of our gacha luck for the rest of our lives.
Yeah. One of my coworkers had the opposite experience.
God.
She went to... Do you know what Jungle Gyms is?
I do know of Jungle Gyms, but I'd recommend explaining it anyway.
It's a big international like grocery convenience store, supermarket, whatever you want to call it. It's a giant superstore. There's only, I believe, 2 of them in the US, and I happen to live close to one of them. Over here in like the Kentucky, Ohio area. But I was down there with one of my coworkers because we were watching the newest Demon Slayer movie. We all got together and watched Demon Slayer together when that first came out. And we went into Jungle Gyms, and they have a section that's full of a bunch of gacha things that have like little keychain characters from different anime series and like stuff like that. And she went up to one of them, and it's like a put 25 cents in, spin it, see what you get kind of like randomized thing.
Proper gacha
I can't think. Yeah. And she spent $25. And only after she spent $25 did she finally get her Levi one that she wanted from Attack on Titan.
That's so fucking funny.
She brought $25 to spend throughout like the 6 aisles of shit that there is. She was like, "Oh, I'll probably spend like $5 at each of them, or like a few bucks at each of them, and like just get a bunch of stuff." But she was like, "But the only one that I really want is this one from Attack on Titan," and she spent $25 at that one fucking gacha thing.
That is so fucking funny.
And I think it's like 50 cents a pop or something like that. So it was
like a 50 goes.
50 tries. Yeah. It was.
What?
It was really. She emptied one of the. There was like 2 of them. She emptied the first one. It was completely out of the Levi ones, and the second one had Levi in it.
It's great. Sometimes
goddamn
the
funny.
gods just don't want you to have good luck. Honestly, I know how it be.
It was really funny.
A last gift I want to show off that I got. A last gift. Yes. My girlfriend got me a Hatsune Miku backpack, and
awesome.
It's very important. Also, this thing in the front, this little kitty cat in the front is like a pencil case or makeup case, depending on which you choose. That isn't a part of the Miku bag. That is its own thing that just perfectly fits in the zippy section at the front.
Awesome.
I also got Fugglers. They are the most ugly fucking things on the planet, and I love them so much.
They are definitely fugly.
They are hilarious. I don't know, like last Christmas I got one with a funny design on it, and it was comedy. And this Christmas the family has expanded. I also have a little baby one that has a diaper. And I have another one in my bed that I got myself just before Christmas as well, like 2 days before Christmas.
Yeah. I just I don't have much that's like really worth showing off for Christmas this year. I only have 2 things. I showed you one right before we started recording. I got my hands on another one of my statues. I have a collection of essentially every version of Goku from Dragon Ball Z, and Dragon Ball Super. I've had this Super Saiyan Blue Goku for a very long time. It was one of the first statues I bought. It's whitewashed as fuck. But I finally got my hands on a Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken. Hold on, let me see if I can make this a little better to see. Yeah, there you go. So he's got a red tint, and he doesn't. So you can see that he's like Kaioken, and his hair is shiny.
That's sick.
But yeah, that's
I love the anodized hair so much.
That's one of 19 different versions of Goku that I own.
Wild.
And I still need at least one that I can think of. Probably another that I've forgotten about.
Mm-hmm. I will be like that with my Mikus when I have enough money to spend that like amount of money on figures.
This is my favorite one.
Okay, that's pretty sick.
This is the initial pose. I'm going to show you why I like this one. I'm going to send you a picture really quick, because I know you don't watch Dragon Ball.
You are correct. I do not, in fact, watch Dragon Ball. I am not a gay.
So yeah, here's a good this GIF. I don't want a fucking GIF. Come on. So you can see kind of in there, it's cut off a little bit and it's grainy, but the way that they used to animate the Super Saiyan hair is very different from what it is like now, and that was his first appearance, and that's what this is.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a much more pale yellow. It's actually clear.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can tell that from where you're at, but
you're good at both.
Try and get some shadow on it. Yeah, you can see there with the shadow that it's somewhat clear. That didn't help at all. Yeah. But yeah, a lot of my other statues that I have, like here's one. It's just a solid yellow hair. God, this fucking solid yellow hair. This is actually dead Goku. I love this Goku. It's funny.
A halo and everything.
It's like I've taken the different forms of Goku to the extreme with this, because I can read through them for you real quick because they're sitting right behind me. I've got Kid Goku from original Dragon Ball. I've got base form Goku from Dragon Ball Z and the end of Dragon Ball original. I've got Super Saiyan, I've got Kaioken Goku from the beginning of Dragon Ball Z. Then I've got Super Saiyan 1 Goku. Then I have Super Saiyan 2 Goku when he's teleporting away Cell, which is one of the coolest scenes in all of Dragon Ball. And then I've got dead Super Saiyan 2 Goku. And then I've got Super Saiyan 3 Goku, who is another one of my favorite statues. He's got the big hair.
That's so much hair.
Yep, very cool. And then, switching gears over, I've got Super Saiyan 2 Kid Goku from Dragon Ball GT. And then I've got Super Saiyan 3 Kid Goku from GT. And then I've got SS4, which is my favorite form by a long shot. Very cool form. Black hair, he's got fur all over him. He's very cool. I like Super Saiyan 4. They just canonized it. Dragon Ball GT was considered non-canon for a very long time. But they did Dragon Ball Daima. Akira Toriyama wrote it right before he died, and they finished it out all the way. And they brought Super Saiyan 4 into the actual canon of Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, but then that's the end of everything up to Super. Then I've got Super Saiyan God Goku, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Kaioken times 20 Goku. And then I've got both versions of Ultra Instinct. I've got full UI and Ultra Instinct Sign, where it's just like, I mean, if you watch Dragon Ball, you know what it is. If you don't, you don't. And then I've got a few different versions of the fusions as well. You probably see them behind me if I turn my camera a little bit here. Yep. Yeah, let me find it out. I have got Super Saiyan Vegito, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, Super Saiyan Blue Vegito, Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta, right over there. So I need the base forms of them. And I need Ozaru Goku, which is the grade 8 form that he does in Dragon Ball Original. I don't have that one yet. But outside of that, I think I have every version of Goku possible and like 2 Vegetas.
Based.
Goku is like not even my favorite character of Dragon Ball by a long shot. It's just the one that I started collecting.
Fair enough. I get it. I kind of get it. I understand it. I definitely do need more figures, just in general. I just don't have space to put them anywhere. I need to get some shelves. That's effort and money and time to put them up as well.
Yeah.
And also,
I have a hard time finding space as well.
Where the fuck do I put them as well? Like, if I put them on a shelf, like, you know, I got a big ass green screen behind me. I got a bunch of shit that's covered and in the shade. Like, you never want to fucking see it. So, yes, I need more Mikus. I need more like figures from my favorite anime and stuff. I need more like Genshin. I need Genshin's Endless ones as well because I have like none of those. It's almost all Miku.
Yeah, my favorite statues that I own. This is definitely one of them. This is 2 statues technically, but it's part of it fell off. Hold on. They're not meant to be moved. They're meant to stay still and be displayed. So sometimes they don't stay together very well. But here we are. I've got this clash scene.
Okay, that's pretty sick. I like that.
Yeah, Naruto and Sasuke from one of the best anime fights of all time.
Can't even disagree with that.
And I have got the brothers from Naruto as well, with their Susanoo. Their first form Susanoo, so they're not too crazy, but yeah, they are very cool.
Love it.
And the Season 4 Colossal Titan from Attack on Titan, which is, for comparison here, let me grab, let's see, I'll grab my my Kid Sasuke one I just had. Just for size comparison.
Jesus Christ. I like how the sizing makes sense as well. That's sick.
I want to get an even bigger one, but they don't. I don't know why, but I cannot find Attack on Titan statues anywhere, and it's like the perfect one to make statues of. Shut up. I'll be right back.
All right.
Tell you what I did get though for Christmas. I got a bunch of goodies I'm going to be snacking on throughout this whole thing.
Yeah.
So ignore my wrappering.
Damn. I also got like a Santa sack full of snackies.
All right, but let's go ahead and get into some actual shit to talk about here. I want to start out.
Wait, are you gonna? If you want to start with the topic, go for it. But
I'm just going to very quickly, as an aside, because it's been a weekly thing.
For fuck's sake.
Crafton.
I know what it's time to talk about. God damn it.
I didn't find any particular news about Crafton that was super worth talking about, but it just doesn't look good for Crafton. And it seems like every moment it's just closer and closer and closer to Crafton being kicked, and hopefully the devs getting their shit back.
That would be very nice, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, whatever you want to talk about past that.
So, I did say the start of this episode is going to be very anime-y. I'm going to continue that. Evan has been trying to convince me to watch My Hero Academia for a long time. I started
We've got whole sections about it where I forced him to watch clips so he would fucking be interested.
Yes. I started watching it finally on the 18th of December. I finished it on the 23rd of December.
Oh shit, you're finished.
Yeah, I've watched everything. I even watched last episode in sub because it's not in dub yet. I think it's in dub Saturday. Tomorrow.
I'm not even finished it yet. I think the last episode should release Saturday. Yeah, I've not even finished it yet. I was like,
I finished the entire
I was gonna wait
all 8 seasons in 5 days.
It's fucking good, isn't it?
It is very good. A lot of my qualms that I had with it do still persist. The fact that Ochako did need more screen time, I will stand by that. Her
final arc that they give her though is so good,
incredible.
I love.
This is going to be a very spoiler heavy section, by the way. We aren't going to hold back.
I'm going to be 100% with you guys. Outside of the last 2 episodes, I'm completely caught up. I have not. All I've seen is the first epilogue episode, where you first get to see his side shave. I've not seen past that, but I can talk all the way up to the end of the fight. No holds bars.
I'll avoid that then. But yeah, so there will be a little icon at the bottom of the screen saying, spoilers. I do it every time. That will stay there until, if of course you're on YouTube and not Spotify. Just as a cut in here, I'm not actually going to show anything when we're talking about spoilers because this entire episode is so damn spoiler heavy. So if we're talking about stuff that you don't want spoilers for, please just skip through. Don't watch that bit because I can't be bothered to put in spoiler tags for all of the different bits we're going to be talking about. If you're on Spotify, well, fuck.
Yeah, if you're on Spotify, fucking, I don't know what to tell you. Skip ahead until you don't hear us talk about My Hero anymore. You're not going to put it in. You never do.
Accurate. Like the entirety of the very controversial comments from the last episode, I left in the entire segment. Because it was funny to me. I was laughing my ass off while editing that video.
I don't even remember what we were talking about.
It was that comments on the Crafton article about that war.
Oh my god. Oh my god, yeah. Oh fuck, I forgot about that.
Absolute goal if you haven't seen that.
Shit.
You need
I had completely forgotten about that. Oh my god. Yeah, those people are crazy. I don't even remember what it was that I was reading about, but I just remember them being insane.
And very racist.
But yeah. Yes, very. But excuse me. God, sorry, I'm a lot of Christmas dinner.
Real.
But yeah, so if you have not watched all of My Hero yet, this is super spoilers. It's very good. You need to go watch it.
Yeah, I do recommend it. Like, the community sucks, so don't go online about it.
Just stay away from the fandom. Stay away from the Reddit. All that stuff. Don't go near any of them. Just stay find people that like the show for the show, not people that like the show because they're gooners. That's really what you're trying to stay away from.
No, there are two sections of people you want to stay away from: gooners and 14-year-old white girls.
Yep. If they had dyed hair, fucking stay away.
Together, like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I said from the start, like,
that's completely wrong.
The fact that Ochako and Bakugo together made more sense than Bakugo and Deku together is wild. Obviously, I don't really do much shipping in general with that kind of stuff, especially because all of the ships are very clearly laid out. Like, there is a very obvious path that, like, each character has who they mesh with, right? Yep. It makes sense.
Kirishima and Acid Lady. I can't think of her name right now.
I love Mina Ashido so much. She is
Ashido.
Such a sweet character. She is so cute.
I'm very curious with Monoma, if Monoma tried to copy her quirk, if he would turn pink and grow horns.
I don't think he ever actually tried to copy a heteromorphism. Did he?
No, but he copied Eri and he grew a horn, but he just wasn't able to stockpile anything. So I'm wondering if he tried to copy Mino's quirk, if he would turn pink and grow horns.
And then it would go away again soon enough afterwards.
Yeah.
Probably.
But there's such a beautiful, like, it sets up so much stuff in that show to be the stereotype, like, normal regular shit without actually ever falling into the trap of the stereotype.
Mm-hmm.
For example, Bakugo, when you meet him, and for like the entire first season, is like set up to be like, he's going to turn into the bad guy.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to be the bad. This is going to be the Naruto and Sasuke. Good guy wants to be good so badly that he turns bad.
Especially after the attack on the USJ as well.
Yeah, and then during the training camp, they kidnap Bakugo and they take him away. And again, this is what I'm saying. Spoilers for the whole fucking show. The whole goddamn show, right? They take him away, and that's like when I was first watching My Hero, it's like what really struck me as this is really different. Is they get Bakugo after we've just seen the sports festival where they literally have to chain him to the podium and muzzle him because he's so upset about the way he won. And he's been yelling and screaming, and like he's just been borderline evil the whole show.
Basically, yeah, and the way that he bullies Deku as well, like he's not a
he
good
literally tells him to jump off a roof. Yeah, and then he gets kidnapped, and they're literally to his face like, "Join us and you'll get everything you want" type beat, and he's just like, "Fuck you." He's like, you think I'm anything like you at all? No, absolutely not. And he turns down the League of Villains and continues to be a hero. And it's so interesting.
On the topic of the League of Villains.
So cool. Oh, hell, look at that.
She is my favorite character in basically any media at this point. Obviously, I'm going to say top 5 characters, because there are characters that I love more. I'm talking about Reze here. But she's easily top 5 for me. And the fact that her entire thing is like, there's always a joke online of when you see a psycho woman, it's like, I can fix her. No, you fucking can't. And you're supposed to love her because she's unfixable. With Toga, she was never unfixable. She just needed a good upbringing. She would have been such a perfect hero if she had a good upbringing and got taken to UA, for example. If she was in classes with Ochako, for example, they would have gotten along well. They would have grown up well, and she would have that quirk. Yeah, it takes a little bit of something that's going to be a bit harder to work with as a hero, but that quirk could work so well for hero duty. And the thing is, as well, it's like, there doesn't need that much blood to be able to turn into someone. And if she could have trained her quirk and honed it well, so it didn't just take an absurd amount of love for someone to be able to copy their quirks as well, then I'm sure she could have used it to great effect.
Yeah, there are very few anime scenes or scenes of anything really that have like brought me to like genuine tears.
Mm-hmm.
My Hero does it several times.
My Hero got me close on many occasions. That was the closest I came to crying without actually crying. I only ever cried once at My Hero Academia, and it wasn't at the end of a season, and it wasn't at a character death.
The one that hit me the hardest is at the very end. It's not a fight scene, it's not a character it's not anything. If you don't know and you're watching this, you don't care about spoilers. The basic story of My Hero is the main character, Deku, is quirkless. He doesn't have any superpowers. He gets superpowers from the number one hero, and he learns to use them, becomes his own hero, and like works his way into the upper echelon of the hero world before he ever even is through his first year of high school, right?
Basically.
So he does all of this amazing work and successfully gets himself to the upper echelons and becomes the most powerful hero in the world by season 8, by a pretty long shot. Mm-hmm. The only person who's even close to him is Bakugo at that point.
Yeah.
And he fights and beats Shigaraki and All for One, and in order to fight and defeat them, he has to give up his quirk. And at the end, Bakugo, who started... I'm sorry, I can already feel it kind of going up my eyes. But Bakugo, who has been been up until like the last season and a half, has been very averse to Deku and like very much rival. He bursts into Deku's hospital room at the end of the show in tears, like, "You're quirkless again?
You're telling me you lost your quirk?" Anyone. He cared more than anyone. God. He cared way more than Deku did over the fact that Deku became quirkless. It's hilarious to me.
That scene, the I don't know if you watched in dub or sub for the most of the show.
I watched
the dub voice actor,
entire show except for the last episode.
The dub voice actor that plays Bakugo, oh my fucking god,
he is amazing.
What a showing, dude.
Yeah,
I think that My Hero might be the best dub like ever.
I'm gonna disagree with that, but just on a baseline of with how good voice acting is now, EM dubs are, like, it's gonna be a toss up no matter what you choose, whether you choose My Hero Academia, whether you choose something even like Free Run, whether you choose Demon Slayer, whether you choose Chainsaw Man. You know, there's so much good EN voice acting now, and it is really fucking amazing. And that scene was the second closest of bringing me to tears, pretty much equal to the Toga Ochako arc. The one scene that made me cry out of all of them was when All Might meets Stain at his statue.
Oh my god,
seeing the girl, the one that the last girl that
he saved
ever saved is there at his statue, removing all of like the things that people have been defacing,
propaganda and stuff.
That's what moved me to tears out of anything. That entire show, the arcs, the characters, everything is very moving,
and it's one of the few, like the one of the few things that I know you don't much care for is that there's not a lot of like character deaths or anything crazy that happens.
Well,
they do it in such a way that it doesn't bother me at all.
Yeah, I think that part of my issue with that is I think that it could have hit really hard at certain times if they did, if they chose to. But and like a few of the deaths just kind of didn't feel super impactful, especially during like season 7 and stuff. Like the fact that Midnight just kind of got thrown. And that was it.
Yeah,
like, that one.
They should have done that one more.
In my opinion.
Yeah,
but I do understand it, and it is something that, like, watching the entire show through, I kind of like realized to myself was the show was never meant to be a painful show to watch. Like, if you are watching something like Chainsaw Man, you are watching it intentionally knowing that it's going to hurt. If you're watching a normal shonen anime, the expectation is that it probably isn't going to hurt as much. It will hit you in the feels at times, yes, but like the point is that it's the hero's success story.
Now you need to watch Attack on Titan.
I will eventually. I'll get around to it.
Just do it like you just did My Hero. Just do it. Like it's half the length.
Half the length. I will probably at some point. But like I definitely need a bit of time to rewatch the Chainsaw Man Reze movie about 5 more times first.
You need to do Attack on Titan. You need to so bad.
I will.
It is so fucking good.
Literally everyone I know who has watched it, which is most of my friends, have told me that I need to watch it, told me that it's absolutely incredible. And from what I understand about the anime, it is something I can definitely see myself getting into. It's something I could definitely enjoy.
The dub is also very good for Attack on Titan. There's only one scene in the whole show that I don't like the voice acting. And it's just because the actor that they pick can't fake cry.
Yeah.
Like he has a poor fake cry voice. He just kind of like whines. And it's like it's Grisha Yeager. It's Aaron's dad. He can't fake cry to save his life. But every other scene he's in is great. When he's like urgently saying something or talking normally or whatever he's got to do, he sounds great. But there's a scene in season 4 where you like go to a flashback and you see him like kind of break down a little bit, and it's like, is that the best take you got?
I mean, I feel like there's that in quite a few things, especially like big things, lots of voice actors. Like there are some really good examples of NPCs, for example, in Genshin just having the worst fucking voice acting. But then you look at some of the other voice acting in those games, and they're fucking stellar. But yeah, I really enjoyed the anime. And I will recommend it to everyone. One of my friends,
absolutely, 100%.
Like basically his idol is All Might, and like he always like says, you know, it's a bit of a like childish one, a bit of a silly one. And it's like, no, I don't think it is. I think that All Might is a perfect idol. Like he is the embodiment of like positivity, strength, and
awesome
working through things. You know, it's not fearlessness. It's strength in adversity of fear. It's determination in adversity of fear. Knowing that you're scared and putting a smile on your face anyway. Because it's not just for you, it's for those around you.
He is. I mean, I've not watched the video yet. I keep seeing a thumbnail and a video title that's titled "All Might is Superman Done Right," which is just.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Like it's the perfect thing. Like I was talking to a coworker of mine who has bad opinions. About,
did they also offer you to play Warzone?
Probably, but I was talking to them about the new Superman movie and the Zack Snyder Superman, like the differences, and I was like, I just brought it up. I hadn't really told my opinion on it or anything yet, and he was like, "Yeah, man, I didn't care for it. The Zack Snyder Superman was so much more cool," and I was like, "You're missing the point." And he was like, and he was defending the Batfleck as well. He was like, "And Batfleck is the coolest Batman too," and I was like, "Okay." So you just got bad opinions overall. I was like, I'm not even going to go into Superman because that takes it. Talking about Superman takes intelligence to explain why Zack Snyder's Superman is wrong. It's not bad per se, but it's not Superman is the issue. Batman, on the other hand, that Batman literally shoots people with guns and blows people up and kills people, like in every movie he's in. Not even just like the flash forward into Apocalypse world and stuff like that. He's in Batman vs Superman, blowing people's cars up with fully auto machine guns and running people over with the Batmobile and fucking blowing people up. Like it's ridiculous the amount of death that happens in that scene.
But it's the same Batman, and like by the same Batman, I mean the same character who saved the Joker. Yeah. On numerous occasions, but just in general, like the epitome of the best rendition of Batman is Lego Batman.
Yeah, pretty much. That and Robert Pattinson Batman is peak.
I've heard that his rendition of it is really good, but the movie.
Have you not watched it yet?
No,
the movie is awesome.
Who
the fuck told you the movie is? What?
I think it was less.
It's 3 hours
itself.
of peak.
I think it was less the movie itself and more just the plot in general. But like I haven't.
No,
watched it, so I can't say.
Good.
But
no, like
it's the new Superman movie, for example. I need to watch them both.
The new Superman movie is really good.
I've been told it's very, very good by literally everyone.
There are 2 scenes I can think of from both universes. This still, by the way, just for you guys who are skipping around looking for spoilers, this still connects back to My Hero, so be ready to skip at some point. But there's 2 scenes from the Snyderverse and the new David Cornsweet, James Gunn directed movie that I can think of. And I believe it's Batman v Superman. Yes, because it's the one with Lex Luthor in it.
Oh, I love
there
Lex.
Is Jesse Eisenberg was not the right pick. But I do love Lex Luthor.
And Lena
there
Luthor
is
as well in the Supergirl series, I think, was actually a really good rendition.
I don't think I've seen that, but I'll look into it.
It's not important in the slightest. I just wanted to bring up.
Is that the CW series? Is that what you're talking about?
That's an excellent question. I have no fucking clue.
I don't know, but the best on-screen Lex Luthor we've had is definitely the new one. The second best is Superman Returns.
Yeah.
Where they like tried to continue the original Christopher Reeve Superman movies, like with like a spiritual successor. That version of Lex Luthor is hilarious. I love him. But in Batman vs Superman, there is a courtroom scene where Superman is being tried for, I don't remember what it is, some dumb shit. And he walks into the courtroom, and the like defendant that's up on the stand has been like supported by Lex Luthor, and Lex Luthor hooks him up with an electric wheelchair that's like super high tech that has a bomb in it. The bomb blows up and kills everybody in the place, and Superman just stands there and goes and fucking flies through the ceiling. Superman would be on his fucking knees, bawling his eyes out.
Literally.
And would immediately supervision across the world, find where Lex is, and chokeslam his bitch ass. That is not, like, what Superman does in that movie is he goes, well, and he flies away.
They're already dead.
Whoops. And on top of that, Superman is so powerful, he could have saved at least one fucking person.
Oh, yeah.
On the other hand, in the new Superman movie, without getting into spoilers, a scene that for some reason is controversial.
Very good to so many people, and I don't know why, because it makes no fucking sense, because it's literally the epitome of Superman.
He saves a squirrel from getting stepped on by a monster. Like, dude!
Life is life.
Yeah, and the scene, I love the rage bait scene in that movie. Where's the dog? Fucking dude, that scene was all over the place. That scene is so good. He's the perfect epitome of Superman. There's a scene early on that I won't talk about too much about the plot, but before the movie starts, in like the text crawl at the beginning, it talks about him. He went overseas and stopped a country from invading another country and like slaughtering millions. And there's an early on interview scene where he's doing an interview as Superman, and it gets heated, and he ends the conversation, but it's like, well, you shouldn't have done that. You came as a diplomat for the US. He's like, I didn't come as a diplomat for anybody except for me and goodness. And he's like, keeps getting riled up, and at some point he breaks and just yells, people were going to die. You're glossing over that. And it's like, that's what it is right there. There's no
Absolutely.
other. That movie is so fucking peak. It is so goddamn good.
I've seen so many good clips from it, and I definitely need to watch it. I'll probably throw it on in the next couple of days. We can find it on some very legitimate streaming websites. But like, not to take it like a religious standpoint here, so I'm very much not religious. But like the people complaining about Superman like saving a fucking squirrel. When God sings with his creations in heaven, would a squirrel not be part of the choir? Come on now. Like every creature has a soul.
I mean,
of course,
dude, if you don't
save it,
if you don't save the squirrel, God is coming.
Yeah.
God is coming. God is. Do you get that joke? Did you watch Squirrel Stapler? Play Squirrel Stapler?
What?
You didn't see Squirrel Stapler? Oh, it was on YouTube. It was all over YouTube a while back. Markiplier and Game Grumps, everybody played it.
See, I don't watch.
It's a goofy little horror game.
Okay. Well, that also makes sense. I don't do horror just in general. It's not a particularly interesting genre to me for the most part, unless it's good.
Speaking of horror, well, I'm gonna go back to My Hero because I wanted to finish My Hero, but
I love
we'll get back to it. Okay,
we'll get back to it. All over the place.
Yep. Yeah. Like I've not watched the video yet on All Might being Superman done right, but that's just so true. It's so good and nice to see a version of a character who is just good for the sake of being good. I wish we got to see more of young All Might in the show, like when he was training. I really wish we got to see more of that version of the world.
So cool. Yeah. I love her.
I would love to see more of that show. Did my camera just wig out? What was that?
Yeah, it just wigged out. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
But yeah, it's so good. The way that they display so much of that. Did you end up being okay with the Demon Lord moniker?
I understood it. I'm still I think that any other moniker I would have been happy with. I don't like the fact that every single anime has to have a fucking Demon Lord. Pisses me off. But that is a personal qualm I have just in general with like, it's like isekais just in general. I just have a problem with them because every single one is the exact same fucking thing. It's like, even if it's completely different, it still pisses me off.
I love that they tie it back into just his connection with his brother. And I love that his connection with his brother is so toxic. It's not love.
Absolutely. And the best part is, it's like, that's his undoing in the end of it all, is his connection with his brother just is what destroyed him.
Yep. It's like, because he wanted to, he just didn't want to lose his first possession. It's not like he was worried about losing his brother. He's like, you were my first thing I ever owned. I want you because you're the first thing I ever owned.
I don't like losing things that I own.
Yeah. And the revelation that All for One is the one who like almost accidentally killed his own brother is so cool.
Oh god, yeah. Like that whole thing is brilliant, and I do love like the way that like the only reason why One for All exists is just because of All for One's brother being like almost quirkless, but not quite, because his only power was a useless one of being able to pass along
because what is going on with my camera? Stop fucking with shit. But yeah, I love as well that it makes so much sense for him. And there's a theory I'm going to get into here in a minute that it's very cool sounding, but what is going on with my camera? Is this on my end only, or is this because of you?
It's not because of me. It's because of you, but I'm seeing it too. Just disconnect your reconnect.
Well, it's weird because it's happening in my pop-up on like our setup, but it's not happening to my actual webcam footage I'm seeing like on my PC. Discord. Yeah, it's Discord's fault. But what was I talking about? Fuck, I got distracted by the camera.
It makes sense for like.
Oh yeah, I love the way that they present it with them being brothers, because it doesn't feel like a cop-out, because All for One's power is the ability to take and give quirks from people and to people. And Yoichi, his brother's power is to be able to stockpile quirks, but he can't give or take away outside of DNA. So it's essentially the same quirk, just Yoichi can't take powers, he can only give.
Yeah.
And I think that is a very cool idea. I have no idea how the fuck they got that from their mother, whose only power was like the spiky things that All For One always used. What the fuck is going on with my camera,
quirks naturally evolved anyway, didn't they? So it makes sense that it was possible for more, and it's like that's the whole premise of the quirk doomsday singularity, whatever the fuck they wanted to call it. That whole theory is just because of how they go along. Also, the movies are canon. You've been lying to me this entire fucking time.
I'm pretty sure they're non-canon. Like, I think that the characters are canon, but the events are non-canon.
I can prove that they're canon because Bakugo saw the vestige of All Might. The only possible way for him to have
I'll have to look into it.
Is with
See, I've not watched them. I've not watched the movies at all yet.
They have,
because I heard they were non-canon.
The problem is that it's one of those things. It's kind of like the Reze movie. Like, they exist, that you don't have to watch them. They exist as their own thing, technically speaking. They are canon, but if you skip them, it's not a problem. Kind of thing. Like, the events are so side and like intangential. Like, it's not. They stand on their own, kind of thing. But the events are technically still canon. Though they're not really ever referenced in the main line, probably mostly just because it would be confusing. But it doesn't help as well that like the first movie released after season 2 or something like that, season 3, when it goes between. I think it goes between season 2 and season 3. I think it's like episode. Yeah, it'd be after season 2, before season 3 is when the first movie happens. But they released the first movie like after season 3 had already finished. So it's like, the fuck's the point then?
Yeah, I don't know. I've not watched the movies yet. I've intended to, but I just never have.
I recommend it. The movies are brilliant.
I want to I want to watch them along with my next rewatch. So next time I rewatch it, I want to watch them when they come up.
Yeah,
in the series.
It's a very, very good idea. But yeah, I went to the cinema to watch World Heroes Mission, for example. Good fucking movie. Like, all the movies are brilliant.
Yeah, I don't really watch a lot of anime movies unless it's like directly tied into the storyline and you need to watch it to get it. Yeah, Demon Slayer, or I watched Jujutsu Kaisen 0, which is one of the only good parts of JJK. That anime is so fucking mid. Okay, what the fuck?
It's just getting worse and worse now.
You guys can fucking deal with it. Once the government stops shutting down, I'll buy a new fucking camera. But yeah, I was very What? It's unplugged. Excuse me? Wait, hold on. Did I unplug the wrong thing? I'm so fucking confused.
Oh, there it goes.
Okay.
You were connected by magic. The power of friendship.
No, I unplugged the wrong thing. Okay. I was so fucking confused. I don't even know what to think about that. That was so fucking weird.
That was comedy.
Oh great, now my mouse isn't working. Ah!
Genuine peak content.
What were we talking about though? We can continue while I'm fucking with this. I'll just be webcamless for a minute.
Nah, you're not allowed to be webcamless. Fuck you.
Yes, I'm aware USB devices are disconnecting. Thanks for yelling at me. There we go. Okay, Discord. Let's see here. How the fuck do I get to my camera settings? Video. Camera, USB camera, test video. There we go. That's working. Now turn on camera. I'm blue. Why am I blue? White balance, fix yourself. Okay. Okay. So I've gotten completely off track from whatever the fuck I was talking about. Hopefully my camera's not fucked up anymore. Where did I stop talking?
That is an excellent question. I was too busy laughing at your stupid ass camera.
I'm trying to think. Hold on, give me a second. Let me go to my Mind Palace. My Hero is very good. Go watch it. That's the end statement that I have.
Okay, fair enough. I respect it.
I don't remember where I was, what I was talking about, or if I finished my full thoughts.
Probably not.
Probably not. Yeah. Very good show. Made me cry. Very good show.
Yeah, I was actually really happy when it made me cry. Because I was waiting for it to. And it got me close a couple times.
The Aries speech at the very end got me too. Got me very close.
Oh, I love Aries.
It's just she's a good character. Oh yeah, I know what I wanted to talk about with All Might in particular. Oh, yeah. I love that for so much of the show, his eyes are such a good indication of how he feels as a hero.
Absolutely.
For so much of the show, he feels like a shallow, like hollow hero. Like he doesn't deserve to have the title of the Symbol of Peace. Kind of just like in the back of his mind. He still does the best he can. He doesn't bring it up. He's not some emo boy, right? So he still trains the students. He still does the stuff because he knows he's powerful. He just doesn't feel like he deserves it. And you can see it in his eyes being pitch black all the way up. But then the second that he gives the full reins off to Deku and accepts his role as kind of like the guy in the chair and accepts his role as like, even when he does the Armored All Might thing, he just puts his life on the line.
Armored All Might, his final fight was so goddamn good.
It was so good.
It was so good.
His eyes changed to actually being white, and you get to see his eyes.
Okay.
And it was weird because it was, I don't know how, but it was subtle. Because I spent the first few episodes of, what is it, season 8 is the new season?
Yeah.
I spent the first few episodes of season 8 watching and just being like, what the fuck is different about him? until it got pointed out to me by my stepbrother. Who is also in the same spot as us in like a few weeks as well. I think he started watching like 2 weeks ago and he's already finished as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
the
just
thing is
so
like
good.
Half the reason why I did it in such a short period of time is because if we did an episode on Wednesday, I wanted to have it done by Wednesday. So yeah, I watched the entire show in like 5 days.
You have no idea. We could do so much content from you just watching Attack on Titan for the first time.
Oh god, yeah. Watch a season a week something.
Like, I'm telling you right now, if we instead of doing this on Wednesdays, which I don't want to stop doing this is just me talking. If we like found another day to sit down and we watched one episode of Attack on Titan a day. And just uploaded the video raw to like Patreon and then like edited to YouTube, we would get so much fucking money. Because people will pay money to watch people watch Attack on Titan for the first time.
Like if you had the time,
I would pay money
like a week with me just watching the entire thing.
I would do it. It's so good.
It doesn't help as well that like when I have free time on my hands, I usually want to spend it like doing the thing I want to do. And like if I'm doing a thing, like for example, if I'm watching My Hero, if I'm watching Attack on Titan, my entire time will be spent doing that. So it's instead of just watching like an episode or a couple episodes a day, I will watch as much as I can per day, which is how I got My Hero done in 5 days. I literally watched entire seasons in a single day. Like there are 8 seasons of that show.
Yeah, it's crazy how good it is.
Mm-hmm.
And it's still got nothing on Attack on Titan.
How dog shit the fan base is. It's crazy how good it is.
It's like, I don't understand how that show's fan base is the way it is. Like, I'm so glad they weren't around when Naruto was coming out.
Well, they were. They
so
were just bullied into their own spaces.
Well, yeah, either that or they weren't born yet.
Yeah, that too. But like you've mentioned it before, the kinds of people that are the main people in the My Hero fan base, the sorts of people that get decide to tell Jacksepticeye spoilers to all of Naruto because of
dude, that pissed me off so, like, I'll tell you, that's the one thing I will say 100% about Attack on Titan. The Attack on Titan community is the best anime community.
But what about Free Run?
Like, I don't know shit about Free Run because it's still so new. There's not like a full. It's only it's only 1 season in. It's like it's mainstream, but it's not super huge yet.
I guess to be fair.
It's not to like the levels of Naruto, Attack on Titan, My Hero, where everybody knows what it is. Everybody's watched an episode, you know.
Yeah,
but I'm sure at some point it'll develop a certain like type of fan base that is just going to be either great or awful, and there's never
absolutely insufferable. Yeah, I really hope it's the former because it is the sort of anime that can definitely get the former and probably will. Especially with the way that it is, the style of anime that it is. It doesn't appeal to like your generic shonen slop enjoyers. Which
I hope you're not calling My Hero shonen slop. Like that's what my stepbrother was telling, because I was just talking to him at Christmas last night, and he was like, "I didn't watch it for years because I thought it was just going to be some like more shonen slop shit, but it's like top 5 of all time." That's what like his words.
Like, I'd say top 5 is a reasonable pick. I definitely think that my favorite anime of all time is very, very obvious. Everyone knows what my favorite anime of all time is. Rascal Does Not
High School DxD.
Senpai. And I'm not joking, it is actually Rascal Does Not Dream series. It is so good. I mean, trying to explain to people that the Bunny Girl anime is not Guna slop. It's about quantum physics is very difficult when its title is that. It's very difficult.
There's a bunch of anime that I've been meaning to watch. Mob Psycho 100 I've been meaning to watch.
Yeah, apparently
I've been meaning to go back through.
Yeah.
It's a comedy, so don't go in expecting it to be a shonen. Go in expecting it to be funny, not big fights. But it's beautiful. It's gorgeously animated. I would say, like, we are in such an interesting era right now, because I would say the common era big 3, right, in terms of like influence within anime, not just shonen big 3. I would say it's probably, if you want to stay to shonen, like typical shonen stuff, I would say it's probably My Hero, JJK, and Demon Slayer are probably like the big 3 shonen right now. Even though JJK is mid as fuck.
I disagree with that because My Hero's ended now. My Hero had its time, and I know it kind of is in it's just ended. So yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, I'm just saying of like the common era,
like because the first
like the 2010s.
Yeah, the explosion era was Naruto,
One Piece and Bleach.
Yes, and then after that you had trying to think what the big 3 were after that. You had like Attack on Titan, you had My Hero, you had one other one that I'm missing there. To be fair, Dragon Ball did kind of like as always kind of existed.
Well, Dragon Ball has been around since the late 70s.
Yeah, like that's the thing, because it's been going for so long. It kind of like when there's a little bit of a gap.
You could really say what a lot of people say is that the common era big 3 are like JJK, Attack on Titan, and One Piece still, because it's still going and it's still huge.
Comedy, but no, I don't put One Piece anywhere near top 3 ever, like a big 3 at this point. It doesn't help that it's got too much of a barrier. It's got too many episodes to like, so that
once it finishes, I'll probably watch it.
Yeah,
Whenever
it's
it's
difficult to get
done,
into for new watchers. That's the problem. But it's like even Pokemon didn't have that many fucking episodes.
yeah, Dragon Ball is like not as long as people think it is. It's
and that's
really
saying something,
unfortunate.
considering again it's been going from the fucking 70s. But you
Yeah.
can also cut
I
out
think-
because it's got so many different series in there as well.
Yeah,
Like,
you can completely cut out GT. I think if you ignore GT, it's only like 600 some episodes long, like all
can't
the way
you
through
like
the end of
just
Super.
basically skip another one like the main line Dragon Balls as well, and that'll be perfectly fine?
You can skip original Dragon Ball if you want to, because it's not as much of a shooty bang bang fighting shonen. It's more of like a fun, happy-go-lucky adventure anime.
Because the purpose of it was serial.
It's still
first,
very
right?
good. Yeah, it's still very good, and I couldn't imagine being a weekly reader or watcher of Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, because you like all you know about Goku in original Dragon Ball is that he's a weird kid who has a tail and can turn into a big monkey. He's just kind of weird, he grew up in the mountains. He's got a weird power, but there's all kinds of weird people on
D&D
Earth in Dragon Ball.
ever.
Yeah. I mean, there's all kinds of weird people in Dragon Ball. There's Tien Shinhan, who has 3 eyes for some reason. There's Jiaozu, who looks like a marionette puppet. Like, there's just all kinds of like weird characters and weird powers and weird things throughout Dragon Ball that make Goku feel normal. And then Dragon Ball Z comes around and it's like, hi, you're an alien, by the way, from a killer race, and you were sent here to destroy Earth. Oh, and Piccolo and Demon King Piccolo and Kami are all aliens from a planet called Namek. Oh, and I'm your older brother, and I'm here to kill all of you, steal your son, and then my bosses are coming to destroy the world. Have fun. And it's like, what? What happened to Dragon Ball?
That plots can be in anime.
Yeah.
I was like, how do we?
And they all did it in like 10 chapters. It's like,
comedy.
Here's everything.
Yeah. And like
it was all for the better though. It's so good.
One thing I will say on that though is the pacing is so incredibly important. I think that's another reason why some anime are so difficult to get into, is because not only is there so much filler in so many of them. Like I remember you saying that basically for most of Dragon Ball you can just only focus on the fights where he gets a new form, and like those are the important ones, and you can kind of just
there are how many episodes? Let me look this up really quick because I want to get numbers for this shit.
Yeah, go on.
Crunchyroll. Is Dragon Ball on here? I think so. Yes. Let's see here. Dragon Ball Z has... Let me keep going. It's going to be a minute. There we are. Dragon Ball Z has 291 episodes in it. 3 fights are canon.
What the fuck? That's comedy. What?
Let me see here, because I can do the math. Well, technically, hold on, because there's 4 main arcs in Dragon Ball Z. There is the Saiyan arc where you meet Vegeta and Nappa and them for the first time. There is the Frieza arc on Namek where you get to meet Frieza and Goku beats Frieza and unlocks Super Saiyan for the first time. And then there is the Cell arc where Goku and Gohan, his son, unlock Super Saiyan 2 and Super Saiyan like 2.5, kind of. And then there is the Buu arc where Goku unveils Super Saiyan 3 and the fusion and stuff like that. So there's 4 main arcs, and they have a bunch of canon stuff in between them. But let's see here. Obviously, from episode 1 is the start of the Saiyan arc. That lasts all the way up to... Let's see here. It's not too terribly long. That one isn't. I believe episode 38 looks like it might be the end of that arc. So that's a almost 40 episode arc, and it's because it's made up of like 6 different big fights.
Yeah.
And then from like episode 39 up through looks like episode 106 or 107. So that's another like 50 episode plus arc. And then episode 108 all the way up through 108 up through, where does it end? And there's probably a filler arc in here somewhere. It looks like 192.
What
the Cell arc. It looks like it's the android into the Cell arc. It looks like, and
80
then
fucking episodes.
it looks like it. And then the last arc runs all the way through to the end of the show. So another like 100 episodes.
Friendly reminder that Chainsaw Man managed to do an arc in an hour and a half.
Yep. Friendly reminder that Attack on Titan managed to do a far more expansive story and timeline and everything, and improve itself from the manga by like tenfold, and then become a global phenomenon in only 80-some episodes.
Yep. And it has managed to win multiple awards at the Anime Awards this year, as it fucking deserves. I was very happy to see the Anime Awards happen as well. There were some pretty good names.
I didn't look at those.
I'll
I don't remember them
the
at
results,
least.
Yeah. All right. So for the Anime Awards, Anime of the Year, Solo Leveling. Obvious. It was obviously going to be Solo Leveling.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Best anime song was Otonoke by Creepy Nuts from Down to Dawn. Best score
I remember watching
was Solo Leveling. Film of the Year was Look Back, and the only reason why Reze Arc isn't on there is because Reze Arc only just fucking released. Best original anime was Ninja Kamui. Best continuing series was Demon Slayer. Best new series.
89 episodes of Attack on Titan is all it took.
Nice. Yeah, it's crazy short, and like that's half the length of My Hero. In fact, it's less than half the length of My Hero.
Yeah.
Best new series, Solo Leveling. Best opening sequence, Dawn. Best ending sequence was Solo Leveling. Best action anime, Solo Leveling. Best comedy anime was Mashio,
Solo
Magic
Leveling.
and Muscles. For real. Best drama anime.
Yeah,
was
I've been
Free Run,
wanting to
as
watch
it deserves. Best drama anime, Free Run. Yes, I'm happy it got recognition. Best isekai anime was season 3 of ReZero. Best romance was Blue Box. Best slice of life was Makine. Too Many Losing Heroines. Best animation was Demon Slayer. Best background art was Free Run.
That makes sense.
Character design was Dun to Dun. Director was Free Run. Main character was Sung Jin Woo. Supporting character was Fern from Free Run, as deserved. And must protect at all costs character was Anya Forsha.
Really absolutely. Funny. But that actually reminded me of what my original point was with bringing up the Big Three.
Mm-hmm.
Is that back during the original Big Three era, the animation was not that good because they released them week by week, and they were forced to just get them out when they got them done, because anime wasn't considered to be something that was able to be given that kind of time. Also, I saw that, but whatever. And now that anime is more respected within like major companies and like Hollywood and stuff itself, and just within the world in general, and they aren't kept to that release every Friday night schedule. You get anime that is painstakingly crafted to perfection.
Absolutely, yeah.
Over the course of like years, months, which is where we get something like My Hero Academia, which beginning to end consistently is so gorgeous at all times.
Oh yeah. I really like the animation of My Hero. I will stand by one major fucking qualm I have is like the fact that they're always fucking talking. Shut up for 5 minutes and let the sounds of the fight play, please.
Yeah, I get that. It doesn't bother me in that kind of anime because I feel like it's just the way that world works with them being heroes and stuff. They
Especially
talk
since
smack while they're fighting.
Basically, all of them are kids, but like it's not so much of it isn't internal monologues as well. One thing I will say, I'm gonna sidetrack even more here for a second. I'll let you get back to your point in a second. One thing I'm really happy about is that my hero has Deku using One for All at percentages, and only once did he ever go over 100%, and the purpose of that was just to demonstrate that he was using way more than he should have been able to, way more than he was able to handle, and he was using the power of One for All as an entirety rather than just as a strength quirk. And it was only just because he was trying to protect Koda. And that's it. That's the entire thing. It was just to defeat the muscle guy. That's the only time he did it. So many anime fall into the trap of whenever they use percentage points, like, 300% this, 400% this, 800% this. The only anime I will ever let get away with that, other than that one scene in My Hero, is Evangelion. In Evangelion, they have sync rates with the Evas. And a couple of points, they go over 100% sync rate. And the purpose of that is to demonstrate that they aren't just sync, because 100% sync rate means that you are fully in tune consciously with your Ava. Past 100%, it's a dangerous level where you and the Ava start to become one being meshed together. It's more than just a conscious connection, it's a subconscious connection. It's almost like a bodily connection. Your Ava will go feral past 100%.
That's interesting. I need to watch Evangelion still.
It's so good. It's 26 episodes and a movie. If you just care about the basis. So you can do it in literally a couple days. Hell, I watched 180 episodes of My Hero in 5 days.
A week.
I'm going to keep bragging about that.
That was your job.
That was my job. Yeah, literally. I spent basically every hour I was at my PC watching it.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, with the animation and stuff like that, like Naruto around the end, because I think Naruto ended in 2017, which sounds crazy for me to say out loud. I think that was when that ended. I could be basically very wrong. Take that with a grain of salt.
No, it's longer than 6 years. It's 8 years. No, God damn.
It feels like that. It feels like that ended forever ago, but I was wrong. But it was relatively recent. So by the end of Naruto, we were kind of in that era of, oh hey, we can let this stuff breathe, and we can we don't have to push it out every week. And there was a bigger team behind it then too. So by the end of Naruto, the animation is gorgeous. The final fight between Naruto and Sasuke is the best anime fight ever. Period. I don't give a fuck what you say. I put it over All for One versus Bakugo. I put it over Deku versus Shigaraki. I put over whatever you want to throw in my face. I'm going to point at that and say fuck you, because it is just that good.
I think that one of the most beautiful fights I've ever witnessed was in the Reze arc movie. I can't lie.
I've not watched it yet, so maybe it will. Maybe it'll top it, but I doubt it.
I doubt it will for you, because it's also like the context of everything built up in Naruto as well.
Yeah, and also just for those of you who are like casual Naruto fans that have finished it, but like don't think about it as much as I do, that fight is extra funny to me because it comes at the end of a war, right? In this war, Naruto joins about halfway through, and basically, you know what the Shadow Clone Jutsu is, right? It's like kind of like his token thing he does, where he's Shadow Clone and he makes another version of himself. He makes something like 300 Shadow Clones and sends them across the entire continent to fight the entire war single-handedly. And expends a shit ton of chakra doing so, and then also uses full Kurama mode and all kinds of other shit at the end to fight basically a deity, which I'm not going to get into because big spoilies. And Sasuke just joins in at the very end to help against the essential deity. Naruto is he's running on fumes for the last fight against Sasuke and still wins.
Oh, yeah.
And this is after, because the whole thing that Sasuke does is he super buffs himself, by capturing 8 of the 9. No, he captures all of the 9-tailed beasts. Naruto has half of 1. Sasuke has 8.5 tailed beasts backing his power level in the final fight, and Naruto still wins. And the tailed beasts are they're like kaiju, so they're like huge giant monsters that are just basically living embodiments of chakra that can wipe out an entire continent by themselves. But they are completely untamed, essentially, and they are not brought to their maximum until they are controlled by a ninja. But
that guy who streams Fortnite, right?
Fuck you. No, not Blevins, not the Blev, but
the Blev.
Yeah,
sounds like an insult. Sounds almost like a slur. The Blev.
Yeah, God, it's good. It's so ridiculous how much they get away with in terms of cool shit in that show, and makes me so sad that people still haven't watched it because they look at it and they're like, oh, it's mainstream. Oh,
yeah,
it's bad because people like it. People like it, so it has to be bad.
I think that I will agree with the whole things being popular does put me off stuff pretty often. It's half the reason why I didn't actually play Expedition 33, but it depends on the thing, you know.
I get that a lot of the time, mass media and mass culture and popular culture and stuff, a lot of that is sometimes disappointing. Like Stranger Things, for me, I don't get the hype around that show at all.
It's Marvel movies, for example.
Yeah, Marvel movies, they're not the greatest thing ever, but I would still say that Marvel movies kind of deserve the hype because they were the first thing to really do it, and it was for popular media and pop culture and people that aren't into full-on TV shows like we are, like anime and stuff, aren't used to the connected storylines. So the MCU is their version of that.
As well is the MCU up to Endgame, and then let's add in Tai-Chi and
Infinity War and the Spider-Man movie.
Spider-Man movies, yes. And then what's the last one I wanted to add in there? That Thunderbolts movie.
I still haven't watched that. Throw in Fantastic Four as well, because Fantastic Four was really good.
I haven't watched that, but fair enough. But yeah, there are definitely a few things, and Deadpool versus Wolverine is comedy as well. It's fucking hilarious.
Oh yeah, but that barely counts as MCU. That barely counts as MCU.
But if we just push it a couple, but there are so many shit things. Why the fuck did She-Hulk exist for? Apparently, I've heard good things about the Loki show. When I tried to watch it, I didn't really enjoy it that much.
I've heard that Loki becomes really, really good by the end. I've also heard really good things about Moon Knight. I never watched that.
I know about Moon Knight.
I have no interest in the TV shows. I watched WandaVision when that came out.
I'm sorry for your
me and my dad watched it week by week, just as it was releasing, and it was okay. Kat Dennings was being Kat Dennings. Elizabeth Olsen, I believe, is Wanda, right? She always does a really good job. She's one of the best actors playing her character. I think she does amazing as Scarlet Witch.
One thing that's just so sad is how much they had to nerf Scarlet Witch.
Yep.
They basically let's make her as much of a woman, stereotypical as possible to nerf her.
That is why I love so much the new James Gunn DC stuff they're coming out with, because they just kind of full tilt off the bat went, this is a comic book universe. This is not our universe. This is Superman's universe, where Superman is doing crazy shit all the time.
Of it. It's like if an anime held back because it's not realistic. It's like you literally have all of this shit, all these superpowers, all these cool things.
You're literally Goku.
You're literally Goku. But it's you can decimate entire cities. You can decimate the entire think about Shibuya arc. You can absolutely just murder as many people as you want to in this imaginary universe. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
Every time I think about I was thinking about super powerful anime characters when you were talking about that, and I thought of Saitama. And one of the things that always pops into my head when I think about Goku and Saitama is a meme that pops back up pretty occasionally for me. That is the scene from One Punch Man where he does his super super serious punch, and it like he punches and it makes like a split line across the planet where all the clouds part.
Oh yeah.
From like the force of his punch, and then underneath it, it's a giant explosion for like half of the Earth, and it's from the episode where Goku is just playing baseball.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're about because I've seen like the finishes and stuff in.
It's the two foots. Saitama's super serious punch. Goku playing baseball.
But yeah, like and it's like half the reason why My Hero is really good is because they give you the most powerful character in the world and they put him against the most powerful character in the world, and two of the most powerful characters in the world actually. And it's kind of a 2v2 in that regard. You know, Bakugo is very much almost rivaling Deku's strength in that regard. And I love the way he like evolves his power as well is so fucking cool.
I love the idea of Bakugo just having the strongest quirk, period.
Oh god, yeah. And the fact that like he kind of realizes in season, especially in season 8, like that pain that Deku was putting himself through, and he uses that as his strength, and he realizes that that's Deku's whole strength is using that pain to make him go further, make him go stronger.
Oh god, at the end, the final form that Deku takes at the end, where he's like holding his body and his muscles together with Black Whip, and he's like covered his mouth and stuff, and he's like used Black Whip to like give himself like sharp nails, and he looks like a feral animal. It's insane.
So good. It's genuinely so fucking good.
It's he looks like he looks evil.
He does
in the last two seasons.
It's the
when
same
he gets all his
Vigilante
powers,
arc, for example, like the way that they portray him in Vigilante arc is so good because you can see people running away from him, thinking that he's an Omu because he has multiple quirks.
Yeah, it's insane.
It's so well done. But yeah, like my point was like I hate when, for example, in One Punch Man, the whole point is that he can defeat anyone in one punch. Okay, you've just told me he's the most powerful man in existence, so all he has to do is go and ta-da. It's like, what is the point of the anime if that's his?
Well, if that's, you can't go into One Punch Man looking for a shonen. It's a comedy.
Yeah, fair.
It's not a shonen. It's not meant to be like super strong characters. It's a character story. It's not a fighting story.
But like just in general, when you have like that kind of character, especially in fighting anime, they're like, I'm just using it as an example here, but like when you have a character that's just they're just that incredibly powerful, like how am I supposed to be interested in this? The interest in a free run, for example, is because again, it's not a fighting anime, it's a drama anime, kind of like how One Punch Man is not a fighting anime. It's just not. It's a similar thing, but even then, like free run is incredibly strong, yes. She is Freerun the Slayer for a reason. But, you know, there is still strong enemies out there. There's still things, hurdles that they have to overcome, and they're done pretty damn well, in my opinion.
Yeah. And I wanted to say as well, it's very funny to me. Yusuke Murata, the guy who writes and does the art for One Punch Man, might genuinely be the single best manga artist of all time.
Okay.
Period. I don't know if you just look up Yusuke Murata. Hold on, I'll send his name to the chat so you can.
I got it.
Got it. Look at just some of his shit that he's done. Like his actual manga art is insanely good. It looks incredible. It's very stylistic, very
lots of detail.
Very good.
Oh god, I forget how hot Tatsumaki is.
But like how amazing that looks, and then how
so good
bad Season 3 of One Punch Man looks.
Sliding down the hill.
Oh, it's so bad. Oh,
It is so sad, man. Yeah, I think the best mangaka of all time is an extremely high and difficult bar, but I can see him contending for it because this artwork is incredible.
yep.
And the sheer amount of detail and everything in just black and white is crazy. Okay, one thing I will say though, pulling back a bit to me talking about
I'm just
as well.
I'm just going to send you this very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like it's all that much better in the manga, but just the trail behind him fixes the whole scene.
Exactly, and the thing is as well is that in manga, you don't have animation. Like, yes, you can try and do a little bit of finagling and stuff, but you literally do not have animation. So yeah,
and judging because I just pulled up the manga panel for the Garu sliding meme, and then the screen capture from the episode with the way that it on the manga panel. There's onomatopoeia text that says "tump tump," like he's stepping down the hill, walking, not sliding.
Not sliding.
And I don't think that got through to them, and I don't know what Yusuke Murata was doing while they were animating.
Probably high or something at this point. I don't fucking know. You're clearly not involved because Jesus fucking Christ, this shit's so ass. But yeah, this is why I like watching things like Chainsaw Man because goddamn, is it beautiful? The fight scenes are incredible.
But back to the point that I've been trying to make for a while. Can I go back, or do you want to finish?
You go for it.
Okay. With animation being released just whenever it's done now, we have like the big three that I would put in being My Hero, Demon Slayer, and Attack on Titan are like kind of like the three really big cultural events over like the last 10 years or so. They've been like kind of the three big driving powers, and more recently you have Chainsaw Man, JJK, stuff like that. But in particular, you have got three different anime that look very different. Very, very different.
They're all so unique.
But they are all gorgeous in very different ways. Attack on Titan went through two different animation studios. First, they were with, I think it's Wit Animation. Let me double check that. Wit Studios. Yes, Wit Studios did seasons 1 through 3 of Attack on Titan, and MAPPA took over for season 4.
Yeah.
Right? Seasons 1 through 3 of Attack on Titan are some of the most visually stunning drawn anime you'll ever see, and the CGI is bad for the second and third season. They do a lot of CGI for the Titans. Season 4 is MAPPA. MAPPA's CG team is fucking nuts.
MAPPA are genuinely absolutely fucking mental.
Every Titan in season 4, outside of a few scenes of hand-drawn stuff, is entirely CG. Like,
I think that, like, if you, like, when you take MAPPA and UFO now as well, like, we just have the most gorgeous anime because of them pair. Especially, like, MAPPA, but UFO do some gorgeous stuff, like, Demon Slayer is UFO.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say, in Demon Slayer, I feel like Demon Slayer is very stylized, very kind of wavy. They're not very straight lines.
Lots of thick,
very stylized, thick black lines and stuff. My Hero is like the typical, when you think of anime, you think of how My Hero looks, but it's taken to the extreme of just constant perfection, really good, gorgeous animation, really good character design. And then Attack on Titan is like perfect, dark, dingy. The first few seasons are that same way as Demon Slayer, where it's very solid black lines. Everybody has a very distinct outline to them. And like it's so good.
Mm-hmm. I just love how beautiful anime is now. Because I've talked about it before, but anime has definitely gone through its phases from right at the start with stuff like Akira. Then
Oh yeah.
Some more like Death Note. Then into like the 2010s with like your very classic style that everyone knows. I think that
Yeah.
My Hero is kind of like the most beautiful of those. And then you move on to modern anime where it's all so stylized and unique. But like the Chainsaw Man fights are beautiful, and just in general the animation is so good.
Yes. Chainsaw Man is gorgeous. Mappa is so good.
Yeah, they really do.
Yeah, here goes. There's a few non-spoiler screenshots of the CG Titans and stuff. That one looked way better when I sent it over. The resolution dropped awfully when I actually linked it. But that one with Levi in particular, the resolution dropped on it too. What the fuck?
Yeah, and none of these are good guys. I just resound better versions. I'll get them in.
But like just the quality of the CG Titans in that, they don't look CG. They just look physically animated. And there's without any spoilers, because Attack on Titan is one of those anime that is if shit gets spoiled, it gets spoiled.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard not. Do you know the basic concept of Attack on Titan at all?
I do know the basic concept of Attack on Titan. I watched like the majority of the first season at the very least. I know that the first season takes place over like years basically, and then the second season is in the space of 24 fucking hours.
48, but yes.
Close enough.
Yeah, so since Deado knows the basic story of season 1, I am going to talk about some basic spoilers here without going into anything crazy that happens. But in season 1, you learn to get. I'm going to say this right now because I am super big on Attack on Titan. Spoilers will 100% ruin this show. It is one of those shows that is brilliant, but if you get the shit from season 3 spoiled, it ruins the mystery of the show for season 1 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
So please, for your own sake, if you've not watched it and you plan on it, skip this section. If you're on YouTube, skip to where the fucking symbol's not there anymore, whatever Deado does for that, like, please.
And if you're on Spotify, skip to 133.05.
Yeah, you're not gonna fucking put it in. I know you're not.
I will.
Okay, I'll believe it when I see it. But in season 1, Eren gains the ability to transform into a Titan himself, and then starts bare knuckle boxing other Titans. It's fucking badass. But there's a scene in season 4 that, with no context, essentially you get to see like this other Titan character kind of like start powering up and like do all this cool stuff. And while it's still forming, Eren just walks up and fucking punches it right in the fucking face. It's like, this isn't a shonen. You don't get to fucking power up, dog. Like, it's so good. It's so good.
I love it when they take stuff like that and it's just like, no, fuck you. Because it's like,
yeah,
there's so many anime that do that where it's like, oh, give me a second of powering up. I do like another thing as well is like when characters have their limits. And it's like, I know that every anime or every show really does that in a different way. But like whether it's having like reserves of mana or chakra that they expend that they can potentially effectively run out of, or whether it's, for example, in My Hero, the way that Deku's quirk literally hurts. And so it's the limitations of the physical body more than anything. Whether it's, and to be fair, since it's fresh in my mind, I know all like the different characters' limitations in that regard, whether it's the amount of balls that Mineta can pull off his head, or whether it's the amount of weight that Yurika is capable of levitating and that kind of stuff. Like every character has their limits. I do like that.
I love the quirk awakenings as well.
Oh, that's so fucking cool. You see him so much more in the later couple of seasons. They're amazing.
It all starts with Shigaraki and his gang getting their quirk awakenings, and also the revelation at the end of the show.
Oh, the way that the villains get their awakenings too, though.
Hold on. The revelation at the end of the show that Shigaraki's original quirk wasn't the destruction quirk.
Yes.
Oh, and this is, I was about to talk about this earlier. There was a theory for a long time, because in season 1 of the show, Dr. Garaki, like the guy that fucks around with All for One, like his like right-hand man, right?
Dr. Robotnik.
He's the person who tells Deku and his mother that Deku is not going to develop a quirk at the beginning of the show. In episode 1, you see Garaki tell him that. And there's a theory floating around that's not been confirmed, I don't believe, that when they went in for that checkup, he stole Deku's developing quirk and gave it to Shigaraki, and his quirk was the destruction quirk, or something along those lines, which would be a really fucking cool connection. But I'm also okay with Deku just being quirkless.
Yeah. It also makes sense for his character and for One for All in general.
But genuinely, I would love to see what his power could have been, because his mother's power was telekinesis, like she could float small objects at her, and his father's power, they say it in the show, was that he could breathe fire. So I can only imagine the ability to telekinetically control fire in the way it moves without having to risk burning yourself would be a very, very cool.
He would be more like just Shoto, just without the eyes.
It'd be like, because it would be like having the Endeavor like family quirk, but without having to expel it from your body parts at all time. You could take it and like, because he was breathing fire, and control it out away from you without having to physically punch people with it. And it would be less catastrophic towards yourself. It's just a very interesting quirk.
I like, create fire punches. My eyes are portals to the punch dimension, which is a dimension of pure concussive force. I don't actually shoot lasers out of my eyes. They're punches.
That is one thing. This is, again, super big tangent. Back to Superman. One weird thing about the new James Gunn movie is that he doesn't have his super hearing. He has like all of his other stuff, but he doesn't have a super hearing.
Bro, literally Hal from Megamind has super hearing. What?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know if it's something that they just like.
Movie. That movie is so good.
Yeah, that movie is so good. We live in the bad timeline where that got no sequels that were good, and Despicable Me is like 5 or 6 movies in. But
the first Despicable Me movie was also really fucking good, though. To be fair,
the first one was good, but Megamind was still better.
Oh god, yeah, easily. Like Megamind is one of my top 10 movies of all time, just flat out.
Yeah.
There's we spent this anime episode, like just a media episode. Fuck video games. This is the Crossplay Podcast, and yet we're not talking about video games.
Well, we're not just a video game podcast. We mainly called it the Crossplay because we're across the fucking world. But
cross the world, cross-platform. It's really funny.
Yep. Man, I'm just trying to think. What else do I want to talk about right now? Are we moving on, or?
That's up to you.
Well, let me see if there's any news on something really quick.
Is it Crafton?
No. Unfortunately. So I don't see anything about it yet. So James Gunn is working on a Batman movie. He has one in the works. We don't know who's cast yet. We don't know what the story is. We just know that the title is Batman the Brave and the Bold, which I'm very excited for.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough.
And before you hear that and just think that The Brave and the Bold is a goofy TV show from early 2000s, late 90s, maybe early 2010s. I don't quite remember when it came out.
Okay.
It's not. It was originally a comic run that was very down to earth, very regular Batman stuff. I'm very excited to see what James Gunn does with Batman because I trust James Gunn to get it
I
right.
respect that. Well, the question is, do you trust Michael Bay with the Transformers franchise?
No, I never did. As someone who is an avid Transformers fan, he ruined Transformers.
I love how I know like the different things I can say just to piss you off.
Yeah, it is so unfortunate what he did to the Transformers.
Yeah.
Like, there's in the fourth movie, I believe, yeah, because it's the one where they get the stupid redesigns where they look humanoid when they're not supposed to look humanoid. Like, they're supposed to look humanoid in the sense that they stand on two legs, have arms and a head,
and a torso.
But it's a fucking truck that turns into a robot. It's not going to be round. I'm sorry, but fucking there's the Optimus Prime word for word says something like "I'll kill you," or in Revenge of the Fallen as well, the big scene where he takes out like a bunch of Transformers at one time, like a bunch of Decepticons, and he's like, "I'll kill you all!" All rage mode. He just goes sicko mode on everybody and just kills them all.
Not his character.
Rips their heads off and shit. It's a badass scene. It's really cool, but Optimus Prime would never fucking do that.
Yeah.
It's just upsetting.
I'm thinking about like being character things as well. One of my favorite lines from My Hero was there will always be people out of reach. There will always be people you can't save. Your job is to save the people you can. Save the people who are in reach. I love that. Makes me happy. Because it's true. It's how hearing works. And the way that they got it down so well on like how the hearing works made me so fucking happy. Because everything has its different depictions of how heroes are. But the way that My Hero does it as being very corporate. It's like if the boys and My Hero took the exact same idea, as far as I'm concerned, of how corporate it is, and took it two completely different ways. Boys is great though. I do like that show. Another show, Fallout. Fallout's getting its season 2. First episode released a couple of days ago.
I have no interest. That's Pedro Pascal is great, good casting. Ellie is not.
What the fuck are you on about? Why are you on about a completely different fucking video game franchise, my guy?
Did you not just say Last of Us?
Fallout, my guy. Fallout.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was not listening. I was half listening and reading. I was half listening. Sorry.
Also,
I was looking up.
Games are brilliant.
Is the Fallout show good?
Fallout show is brilliant. I recommend it. Like I said, second season's coming out like now. It's releasing weekly instead of all at once, which is kind of annoying. But I'll just wait till it's finished releasing, and then I'll just rewatch season 1 and watch season 2 with it. It's all on Amazon Prime, I'm pretty sure as well. It's like an Amazon Prime exclusive, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I was sorry. I've not been listening to you for like a minute, but I was looking to see if there was any more news on the Cybertron games potentially coming to PC, because I know you were talking about something like that.
Yeah, I don't know when how that's playing, when that's playing. It's probably going to be like Xbox 6. Xbox 6, PlayStation 6, but Xbox 6 kind of date. You know, it'd actually be Xbox 5, not Xbox 6, whatever. But at that kind of time. Also, people keep saying that Half-Life 3 is going to be a Steam Machine release title, and yes, I'd be so fucking happy if it is, but can you guys stop? You've been doing this for 15 years.
Either that or give us Portal 3. Give us something, man.
It's just, I'm so sick and tired of every time something happens. The Game Awards. This game festival. Steam's releasing a new device. I don't need to keep hearing about Half-Life 3. Shut your yaps. You've been complaining for a decade and a half.
You already got it. It's called Half-Life Alex.
Jesus Christ. Anytime I complain like that, all I can think about is the scene of Loki getting stranged. I've been falling
again, not
for 30
alcohol.
minutes.
Oh yeah.
Loki.
You just had me think of something. Yeah, with the Half-Life Alex, it cracks me up because it reminds me so much of what happened with the Transformers war games. We had War for Cybertron and Fall of Cybertron that were both released within, I want to say, a few years of each other. And they are absolutely peak. They are so good. They're kind of hard to play now because the resolution is really bad, and you have to play them on PS3, Xbox 360 generation consoles. But they are very, very good games. What? Hold on. I'm sorry. I just saw something on GTA. I did a side tangent. What? What?
Good.
Is there a sign under that, or is that just floating? Who knows? I think there might be a floating asset in the sky. But
it's alright. I saw a floating asset in the sky in Fallout 76 the other day. Then again,
well, yeah, that's Fallout 76. Yep.
76 is a really fucking good game, to be fair.
Has it turned itself around? I know it had a terrible launch.
It had a terrible launch mostly because of people, but also because Bethesda are fucking stupid. But yeah,
it's really fucking Bethesda.
Yeah, the game is brilliant.
Is it free to play?
No, it is not. However, it does go crazy fucking cheap. Like it is right now, like $3 on Steam. Let me quickly pull it up. Fallout. Yes, right now it's £3.49, down from £35. So
it'll probably be like a few bucks for me as
literally $4. Yeah, worth it. Yeah. Recommend it.
So what was I talking about before I got distracted by that?
You were talking about
Cool. Thanks for letting me know.
You're welcome.
We were talking. We went from that. Yeah. Half-Life Alex reminded me so much of the Transformers Cybertron games because you got Half-Life 1 and 2, super big, super popular, super beloved by so many people. On the other hand, you got the Transformers Cybertron games that by Transformers fans at the very least were super, super popular. By the general public, very well received to those who played it, even not Transformers fans. It was like the perfect Transformers like video game, period. Like, it was very, very good. And then for years, we all wanted a continuation of that and of Half-Life and Transformers or whatever it was, And then you got Half-Life Alex announced, and people were like, "Oh shit, cool! VR only. What?"
Yeah.
And it flopped pretty hard, even though it was pretty good. Half-Life Alex, I think, was probably one of the best, if not the best, like VR only games up until Batman Arkham Shadow, which is another very similar situation to that, where you've got games that are very popular and very beloved, and then they finally get a sequel announced, VR only. What? But
yep.
Transformers Cybertron games had a very similar situation where you have War for Cybertron and Fall of Cybertron that are both very, very good. Fall of Cybertron is one of the coolest fucking video games you'll ever play whenever you do end up playing it. Like, viewers, you, yourself, whoever is listening to this, very, very good game. And then years later, as somehow a tie-in with the fourth movie from the Bayverse, they got High Moon Studios and the developers of those games to come back and create a Transformers Fall of Cybertron spiritual successor within the Bayverse. And it was absolute shit.
Typical.
You know what? I bet I can pull up some really shitty. Hold on.
Yeah.
God, I can't fucking type right now. Here you go. The first one is Fall of Cybertron. From, let me look up, 2012.
Mhm.
Rise of the Darkspark, which is the other game, came out in 2014. So two years later, we've been waiting 2 years for anything on it, got all this kind of stuff. 2 years later, look at how much more bland and boring it looks. It looks like they put Transformers in the PS2 Spider-Man world.
Literally.
The UI is just terrible too.
Oh, I hate bad UI UX, man. It pisses me off because especially when
also
you
that
have
I didn't even realize
used to have a good UI as well.
I didn't even realize that I had, but that first screenshot of Fall of Cybertron is actually from the multiplayer mode of Fall of Cybertron. Fall of Cybertron's multiplayer was fucking baller. The game was awesome. The game was awesome, dude.
I miss like OG multiplayer, to be honest. Like from the good old days. Oh, I miss that shit.
A lot of that's getting cut because that was very hit and miss there. But we're getting pretty close to what, like 2 hours since we sat down?
Yep, something like that.
And this was supposed to be a shorter episode?
Yeah, something like that.
So I'm sure you probably want to cut this off real quick. Is there anything else that you want to talk about outside of anime?
Yeah, I wanted to mention. So the Game Awards happened last week, or whatever it was, the week before last. It was a massive joke. Everyone taking the piss out of Expedition 33 Awards. I don't really care that much about the awards themselves, but one thing I did want to mention is there were a few games that released that got announced, and from the studio that made Burnout, like the people, we're getting pod racing.
Yeah, I think you might have talked about that.
Which is great. I'm just so happy. We're getting that. Outside of that, there weren't like too many amazing announcements. We're getting a couple new Tomb Raider games. We're getting Divinity from Larian Studios. Getting a new Control game, which looks completely different from the first one. We're getting Total War, Warhammer 40k. For some reason, something that keeps getting brought up.
Fates of the Old Republic.
Yes, we are getting.
I'm very excited to see what they do with that.
Absolutely, I don't disagree with that because those games tend to be very, very fucking good. We're also getting the Forest 3.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
But outside of that, there weren't really too many interesting announcements or whatever. There was more stuff on Resident Evil Requiem, for example, but we already
Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight.
Yes, that looks so fucking good. Any Lego game.
It actually looks so fun.
It does. It looks incredible.
I was very disappointed with the Skywalker Saga Lego game. Mm-hmm. I was very disappointed with that. It was not at all what it should have been. Yeah. All they had to do was remaster the old games and put them in a package.
Literally.
But they didn't.
It's kind of like
the new Lego Batman game literally looks like an Arkham game in Lego.
That's exactly what
it looks so good.
But it's like the Rockstar trilogy, the GTA Definitive Edition trilogy. Like they could have just remastered and thrown them out, but no, they had to fuck it up. But yeah, for the Game Awards, Donkey Kong Bonanza won Best Family Game, which, as it should, quite frankly, like Donkey Kong Bonanza is funny. The guy who went on stage for Uma Musume, he was wearing an Umazing like pin badge, an owl pin badge, and he's actually said Umazing as well instead of amazing on stage. Oh, with the microphone in front of everyone, which is of course hilarious, as they fucking should. Expedition 133 won basically every single category it was in, which is so fucking annoying. And what was the other thing I wanted to mention? The fact that Sonic Crossworlds won something, but I don't remember what it was. But yeah, the Game Awards were pretty shit this year. They were pretty fucking dead. Yeah. Super sleepy. But yeah, I think that's like there were a few news topics I wanted to go over, but honestly, like we've spent the entire time talking about anime. and I'm comfy with that. This will be our dedicated anime episode. I dedicated my hero episode more than anything else.
Yeah, still nothing about the new gen design Project Robot. Fumito Ueda, guy who made Shadow of the Colossus. Still no new news on that. That got revealed at the end of 2024, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, December 12th, 2024. So it's been a little over a year since that was announced, and we've gotten nothing else on it outside of like the 30-second trailer or whatever it is.
Fucking hell, man.
We'll see that sometime in the next decade.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully. There are a few things we're going to see soon enough. But yeah, I think that's I'm comfortable leaving it for tonight since I have things to get on with myself. So thank you all for tuning in. And as I say every time, probably falling asleep to our voices or listening to us on your commute to or from work.
Wake up! Okay.
Exactly.
That's
what he says. Yep. Bye.
That hurt.